Yo, what is up guys, it's me Zachary, and welcome to day 36 of the 2017-2018 NBA season. We only got a couple things to talk about today, so let's just get right into it. But first, a quick word from this video sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the app that is a must-have for NBA fans who enjoy or want to go see games live. They let you see the view from the seat before you purchase, as well as rank the seats on a scale from 1 to 100 to make sure that you are getting the absolute best deal. Speaking of best deal, you can enter the promo code SDC to receive $20 off your first order to make it an even better deal. Download the app in the description box below. But now with that out the way, let's go. It's actually been a while since we've heard Lavar Ball talk about Lonzo Ball. I guess he has been too busy trying to homeschool LaMelo Ball, and then there's his whole feud with Donald Trump about breaking his middle son LiAngelo out of Chinese prison. He's had a lot on his plate. When I say it's been a while since he's talked about Lonzo, I mean like maybe 2 weeks max, which is impressive if you think about it, but that streak has finally snapped yesterday, and this is what we all thought was going to happen sooner or later this season. Back when Lonzo was drafted, Lavar came out and said that he was going to carry the Lakers to the playoffs this year. Just a typical Lavar Ball statement that shouldn't have been taken too seriously. And since most of us don't really expect the Lakers to make the playoffs this year, the only question left was how will Lavar react to the Lakers not being good enough yet to make the playoffs. Well, we kind of got the answer to that yesterday as well, and it seems like he is starting to put the blame on guess who? Luke Walton, saying that he doesn't know how to coach Lonzo Ball. They're soft. They don't know how to coach my son. I know how to coach him. I tell him, go get the victory, stop messing around. What do I mean by babying Lonzo? He'll figure it out. It ain't about that. Be patient with him. Ain't no patience if you're winning. They're letting it go too easy, saying they're a young team. Forget about that. Put it on them. Say, you guys need to win. You've got enough talent. Win some game. Well, if you ask me, it sounds like Lavar Ball just said that he should be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers since only he knows how to coach Lonzo Ball.
How do you describe yourself as a coach?
The best coach ever. That's how I describe myself.
Ever.
The best coach ever.
And at this point, if you had a pulse over the past year or so, this shouldn't surprise you at all. Lavar Ball managed to get coach after coach after coach fired back at Chino Hills because he claimed they didn't know how to coach his son. Sound pretty familiar to what's going on right here? I think so. However, it's gonna take more than Lavar complaining to get Luke Walton fired, because even Luke Walton himself said yesterday after the Lakers game that Lavar Ball's comments don't really play a part in the decision making of the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think that he has done a phenomenal job as a father with Lonzo, because Lonzo is a special young man. He's selfless, he's unselfish. His teammates love him. He cares about them. He plays the game the right way. So he's done a great job with that. But we're not concerned with what parents think of how we're coaching the team. We're concerned with the team and what's best for our team and how we can continue to get better.
Crazy enough though is that Lavar Ball hasn't been the only guy complaining about Luke Walton so far. Some Lakers fans who expected the Lakers to be better this year have also said that Luke Walton might be kind of overrated as a coach. Everyone only thinks he's good because he was coaching the Golden State Warriors during the half season where he was filling in as the head coach. Of course, that was part of the season when the Warriors went on to win 73 games. He got a great reputation after that, then bolted for the Lakers the season after. People are saying, how hard could it be to coach that Golden State Warriors team? Steve Kerr had already laid out the blueprint. All Walton had to do was follow it, sit back in his chair, and relax. I'm not gonna put all the blame on Luke Walton just yet. It is way too early for that. And this is still a young team. Young teams historically don't win that much, it's been proven. And all things considered, the Lakers haven't been that bad this year. They're currently 8-10 on the year, so there's still plenty of time for them to keep playing close to 500 basketball. And if they finish with like a 500 record where they go 41-41, I think that'll be a successful season for the Los Angeles Lakers. It'll show they're headed in the right direction. Back to Lavar though, this whole thing about Luke Walton not coaching the team the right way, saying they just need to tell him to stop messing around and go out there and win. I'm sure there has to be more to it than just that. You can't just say, go win and expect them to win. This is the NBA, not college and not high school. I just want to say that I'd also like to give Lonzo, the guy who all he talks about in his post-game interviews that he only cares if his team is winning, the benefit of the doubt that he is not messing around out there and is actually trying to win. Because if Lonzo Ball is out there messing around and trying not to win, kind of like you implied, then you shouldn't be pointing your finger of blame at Luke Walton. All that aside though, there was just one game yesterday as well, and that game was of course the Lakers versus the Bulls. And unless you're a Lakers or a Bulls fan, it wasn't the most exciting game. You probably didn't watch it, but it actually was a pretty good game if you did watch it. The Chicago Bulls, for a team that struggles to actually get the win, they do put up a fight in a lot of their games. They push teams to the point where they think they might lose, but then they themselves wind up taking the L. Antonio Blackney, I know Kenny over from King of the Fourth Quarter is really optimistic about this guy, and I'll give him some props. He played really well last night with 15 points on 50% shooting from the field in only 18 minutes, and is averaging 9 points in 15 minutes per game this season as an undrafted rookie out of LSU, so he has some potential there. But potential isn't going to get you many wins, unfortunately, as the Lakers come all the way back from 19 down to get the 103-94 win. And in my mind, LA played their best basketball late in the fourth quarter to pull away and get the win. KCP came up big time in the fourth quarter, scoring 11 of his 21 points last night, while Kyle Kuzma also chipped in 22 on the night. And I don't know why, but I also just don't feel like people take Kyle Kuzma seriously yet. I feel like he has a stigma of being a fluke or just not as good as he seems. I don't know how to describe it, but I just feel like he doesn't get the respect that he deserves so far. 17 points and nearly 7 rebounds per game, shooting 50% from the field as a rookie. He's already a walking bucket. Lonzo, on the other hand, went 3 of 13 from the field for 8 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. And we do have a little bit of good news for Bulls fans though, as Zach LaVine is reportedly making great progress in his recovery. He was cleared for full contact practice yesterday and is targeting a return in mid to late December. But that's gonna do it from all the action for last night. That didn't much go down in the NBA, but we do have a lot of games happening tonight, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And you guys can go vote for the player of the day, even though there won't be that many choices, down in the description box below. Just remember that only players on the Lakers are eligible to win player of the day because that's the only team that won yesterday. And yesterday, of course, you guys selected Kyrie Irving and his 47 points and 6 assists as your player of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to let me know what you thought about all of this down in the comment section below, as well as like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily NBA news and highlights. But until tomorrow, keep getting them buckets, Team STC, and I'm out of here. Peace!